morning, AA Farms. Finally, back in the hayfield, cutting some hay. This is actually first cutting. It takes forever for this field here to get ready anymore for some reason. So this is just the first cutting, and yes, it is August the 1st, sadly. This is the first cutting on this hay, but it is what it is. So, but anyway, glad to have it. It just took this long for it to get ready for the Bermuda to really take over. I was gonna spray this field, and it got too late for me to spray it. Typically in the past, it sort of topped it with the bush hog, but I decided not to do that. I was going to go the spray route, and ended up got too late on me and decided not to spray it. So I got some weeds in it, but it does have some good Bermuda in it. Like I said, it just takes forever anymore for this field to get ready to cut. So for the Bermuda to get tall enough, mature enough for me to be able to cut it. So it's going to be pretty good cutting off of it. Probably one of the best I've had in a while. And this will be the only cut I get off of it unless we really have some rain. Probably won't throw any kind of fertilizer on it whatsoever. So, it'll be the only one. It used to be my top producing hay field. I used to get, I think at one point I've gotten 45, maybe 50 bales off of this field before. And done 2 cuttings off of it. So, but not anymore. I'm gonna try. I want to get it back to that part, that point, because I know it can produce that kind of hay. So, just ain't doing it right now. Like I said, it takes a good little while before I can ever get in here to do the first cut. But at least I do get a cutting off of it. So good to be back in the hayfield. So that's your first video I've done. Gosh, probably almost 3 weeks. I've done some shorts. Put out a video last week, but parts and pieces of that video have been done over a couple of weeks. Been on vacation. Also had some work things, some travel with work, some conferences. Actually did a farm tour with my work that I have to do every summer. So been pretty busy. Haven't been able to do any videos. Don't have this is my last week before I actually have to return back to school full time. I have to go about every day as it is, just because I'm teaching ag, but be headed back full time next week. Our teachers go back to school next week, so get this hay cut. I'm gonna do 2 fields. I'm actually gonna do a second cut in the field. My good field's behind the house. I'm gonna do it today as well. So about all my fields are actually ready for the most part, but I'm only gonna do 2 today. Got a lot going on this week, so time's gonna be a little bit limited with some of the stuff that I can do. I'd probably cut all 4 if I had the time, but I'll probably just wait. Maybe give those other 2 fields, my other 2 fields, maybe another week or 2 before I actually get in and cut those. So I actually need to start putting out some corn. Our bow season actually comes in and right actually when we start school. So need to get some corn out. Might try to do a little bit of bow hunting with my crossbow. Food plots are coming up real good. I had to check the one in front of my house, but the one out here actually where I'm cutting hay, the big food plot, is actually doing really well. If we get some rain, we haven't had any rain, I think, in about a good week, I know, since I've been on vacation. I don't think we've gotten any rain, so we could use some rain, but I don't want it to come, especially right now. We're getting this hay cut, so it would be a good thing. But anyway, let's say I just had a lot going on. I have got me a camera, got me a GoPro, so I just don't have an SD card. I forgot to pick me up an SD card while I was in town yesterday, so but I do have me a GoPro and some accessories to go with it, so hopefully get some good shots of breaking and bailing this week, hopefully, with having that camera. So looking forward to that. It's going to take me some time to get used to it, but otherwise should be able to start putting out some a little bit more interesting, I would say, videos. So being able to do some different camera views and some other stuff. So I ordered that camera last week while we were on vacation. It came in while we were gone. So, and anyway, I'm gonna work on getting this hay cut. Not sure how much video and I'll do. Like I said, I'm sort of on a little bit of a time crunch. Got a couple of things today to do, and so I don't know how much I'm gonna stop to put out a tripod or get some different views or whatever. So, but anyway, I'll be back with you shortly. Well, we're getting it done. Started opening up the field here. Got, I think, 6 or 7 rounds done on the headland. Actually done the lower part of the field. It's down a little hill back behind me. Got it done. So this field up. Let's get those headlands done. Working on it. So it'll take me about 3 hours to cut this field. So get how many acres? About I think it's about 10 acres in this field. So something like that. So, anyway. It turned out to be pretty good hay. A little bit of junk in it, but for the most part, the muter's taking over pretty good. Should be pretty good hay. Anyway, keep on working. I'm in the next field now, the field right at my house. It took me right at 3 hours to do that other field, as I said it would. So, big field. So. It's pretty good hay in there. It's probably the best cutting I've had in that field in a while. Finishing up the first round now here in this field. Give me a couple hours to do this. It's going to be some good second cut. Really good second cut on this field here. So I think that liquid nitrogen really kicked in and worked pretty good. Did a good job here. Stay kicked up, so really nice, really tall, and it should be pretty good. Second cut there. Excuse me. Nice having good blades on too. Remember back when I did first cutting in this field, my blades wasn't very sharp. I still had last year's blades on. Didn't do the greatest of jobs. So these blades ain't got but this will be the third cutting on these. So slicing through it pretty good. So should slice through it pretty good. It is slicing through it pretty good. So I said I'm gonna cut around this barn area right here. Too good of grass in and around the old barn. It's gonna be tight, but too good of grass in and around the old barn area there. Not to go in there and at least try to cut a few strips in it. Run that old side, that one side delivery through it. Bush hog it again when you at least get some hay out of it, so should work out okay. Anyway, keep on cutting on, get this field done here before too long. Be back shortly. finished up with this field here. Actually, didn't take me about an hour and a half to do it. It usually takes about 2 hours, so a little quicker today. So this field finished up. This field's about 4 acres, I believe. 4.5, 5, somewhere in there. So even got mowed around the barn here. Worked out pretty good. I'm gonna get a good bit of hay from right here around the barn. I typically bush hog this, try to mow it, and I still have to bush hog a little bit of around those trees where I can't get. But typically do bush hog around, but I figured, shoot, why waste it when you can cut it? And it worked out just right, just enough for 2 swipes. I got the little 4-wheel side rake hooked on the Super C, and I'm gonna run it through here whenever it's time to rake it up. Won't be able to bring the Vermeer through here. It's a little too narrow for the Vermeer rake, but I can bring the little 4-wheel little rake on here and rake this up, so it should turn out pretty good. Might even get a whole bale out of it, never know. So but anyway, good crop of hay on this second cutting. So it's old wheat harvester here. I think it's an International, if I'm not wrong. Piece of old history there. Spent a lot of time as a young fella on that thing. I used to do some wheat and pull it behind his old Massey Ferguson 245, and I used to, my aunt would ride on there. He'd always have to put bags on it, right there. You put bags on it, right on that spot right there. Put bags and sack the weed up. We'd always have to sack that weed up as he was driving along in the field. Had to watch out for, at the time, still had some stumps in the field, and you had to watch out for those. So it's been several hot summers as a young fella riding on this, harvesting some wheat for the cows. So a bit of old history here. Close out the video. So, but anyway, good day cutting hay. Got 2 fields cut. So next couple of days, get this raked up. Probably do some tedding in the morning. Ted this out and get it raked up, baled hopefully on Wednesday. So hopefully gonna have me a little bit of help raking as well. So but anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Please share the video. Please give me a thumbs up. It really does help when you give me that thumbs up. So hope everybody has a great day. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.